Do you have Joe's cell phone?
Yeah.
Will you text him that we're gonna?
There's probably more administrative than this.
It wasn't attached.
She's still recovering from Texas. Yeah, that's it.
I'm like still at. If you said word.
What I did was I made a link with all of how many QR codes?
What
I asked everybody last week, no one talked to
Amazing stuff.
Since we're about to start.
All right, let's go to sleep.
It's not letting me do letters, so.
You got the clicker?
I don't know. Josh, is there a clicker and a drawer over there? I know, he's been leaving it here, I thought. Hold on. Maybe.
All right, you guys did good today. We didn't have to answer anything. Yeah, give yourself a hand. All right, hold on.
Sorry, Mike.
Good morning. I'm Mike McClure, if you haven't met me before. I'm Mike McClure, if you have met me before. All right, welcome to 1 Million Cups. And we're going to start the parade of toast codes. So, with 3 QR codes, all lead to good things for 1 million cups. Want to stream us live? Use that one. Of course, if you're here, you don't need to stream us live, but you can. If you want to present, get that one. And if you want to follow us on social media, get that one. Get them all, collect just like Pokemon. All right, a little bit on 1 Million Cups. We are an organization founded by the Kaufman Foundation, and we've grown to over, it says 110, actually, I think it's over 160 communities now. Over 24,000 entrepreneurs. See, it's crazy. We keep growing. We're all over the song goes, we're nationwide. There is a tablet going around. See if you get it, please sign it. That's how we keep our venue happy and our grant providers happy, to show that we actually have people that show up every week. So please sign in when you see it. All right, who's in the room? How many of you are here for the first time? All right. Be regulars, make sure you talk to these people so they know we're good. How many past presenters do we have in here? All right, look at that. So if you're thinking about presenting, but you're a little nervous about it, talk to one of these people. They'll tell you they were nervous about it too, but they went through it and got a lot of great information. And then this doesn't happen without the work of a lot of different volunteers, who are our volunteer organizers. I'd say thank you to all of them, but I'd be thanking myself. So. And then we want to thank our community partners. We couldn't do this without them. We especially couldn't do it without Incubizo, because we'd be in a parking lot somewhere. So thank you, Incubizo, for this lovely venue to have this. We also thank Open Thrive, who give us a lot of support. They're a great organization. If you're starting a business or if you're just an entrepreneur, they put on all kinds of different things. In fact, speaking of all kinds of different things, make sure you check out the big screens on the side. There's a lot of workshops and different things coming up. A lot more QR codes you can play with. So that goes the whole time. Make sure you check it out. We also want to thank the Madison Heights Hazel Park Chamber, another supporter, and PMP Pictures. You see David out here taking pictures. He does this for free, so give him a hand. Now they can only make me look skinny. All right, today we've got, we have a presenter, Sintini LLC, and we have our coffee sponsor, Designed to Shine. So if you wanna be a coffee sponsor, that's your chance to come here and sell your craft to us. It's a chance, you're the only one who gets the pitch. Otherwise, you're up here as a presenter, presenting your issues and we're helping you out. But if you're a coffee sponsor, you can come up here, spend 5 minutes, tell us about what you do, getting us to get all excited about what you do. So email us to sign up, you get a day, bring the coffee, we usually have between 60 and 80 people here, so make sure you bring lots of coffee. And then plan for snacks, because you like to eat. This week's coffee sponsor, if you've been coming to these for a long time, you've seen her here, and you've probably talked to her. But you may not know exactly what the heck she does. Now she's gonna tell you. Everybody, here's Brenda.
Thank you, Mike. Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to have been able to sponsor the coffee and treats today. I actually brought my Miss Brenda's Banana Bread, which is another business that I have. But I just want to say that one of the things that we offer at Designed to Shine Salon is a community. If you have, or we only service women at this point, unless you want locks or twists or something like that. But I don't do the barber cuts. I'll say that. I don't do barber cuts. I used to, but I don't have enough, and I don't think y'all want me to mention. Okay. So I'm a second generation hairdresser or beauty professional. My mother was a beauty professional. I have nieces that are beauty professionals, and as well as in the fashion industry. So I was so excited about the Met Gala this weekend. Did anybody watch that? Anybody see the Met Gala and the fashion? I just mainly just the fashion, but I enjoyed that. So I look at those things to see. It helps to educate me on the upcoming trends. I love to be on trend, but not necessarily trendy. I like to be on trend. I like to put forth a quality look for my clients, but also help them have a classic look, so that if they're out and taking pictures, which a lot of us do now, we take a lot of pictures. And so in order to show up as our authentic self, and have fun at the same time, because I believe in having fun, lots of it. In fact, this month is the month of May, and it's my birthday month, so I celebrate. Any nice birthdays in here? Woo! What is yours? Yes. Okay, then you get a loaf of banana bread on me, okay? I love celebrating my birthday. But the way I celebrate my birthday is a little bit different than most people. I celebrate every day from April 30th to June 1st. So I got you covered. Okay. And what I do is I celebrate by giving gifts. So all month, my clients coming in, I start out with, last week I gave out cupcakes and flowers and candy and just everything, because I want my community to know that I appreciate them coming and being a part of something that's much bigger than me. I did not ever think, even though we are a small salon, my space is only 2 of us, but it's a big impact. We make a big impact. We do vision board workshops with our greater community. We do, let's see. Oh, I had a Flourish event a few months ago where a girl came in and she made everybody flower bouquets. Beautiful. I also like to do things, bring other people in to talk to my clients about finances. I like to bring them in to talk to my clients about menopause, about their health, about working out, whatever it is that they need. I like to be able to get it in-house. And a lot of my clients are very astute themselves where they have businesses. And so I seem to attract a lot of business women in my chair. One of the things that I learned early on in my career was to create an avatar. This is years ago. I'm not even gonna tell y'all how many years ago this was that my instructor told me. She said, Brenda, you determine who your client is, and that's who you market to. That's not how she said it, but that's what she alluded to. And I determined that the professional woman and their family is my client. And so because of that, everything, all my education, everything that I learned about fashion and about hair and about hair care, about healthy hair, about unhealthy hair, I learned it through experimenting with these clients. They've been an experiment for me all these years. So I'm so grateful to be able to offer top quality services to my clients. Not just, and I have clients as young as 3 and as old as 93. I go to their homes, they don't come in now, but I go to my client's home that's 93, right? I don't let anybody go. Nobody falls by the wayside with me, and I keep in touch with them. Even if I don't see them for years at a time, I'm still gonna call them. I'm still going to send them a card, let them know that, look, you crossed my path. I'm still thinking about you. I still know you. You still matter to me. You still are the reason why I am who I am today. And because of this community that they've helped me build, and that's my sister over here, she can attest, the community that this Design to Shine community has made me into, the person that they've caused me to be, so much better. You wouldn't like me prior to this, okay? But I've been so fulfilled in life. Like, my life is electric. And I'm not saying that boastfully or anything. It's like, I love everything that I do, especially serving the people in my community. And so if you know anybody, one thing that I offer on a regular basis is if children of mixed race, I know how to do their hair. I know how to teach the parents how to do their hair. I have had classes on teaching them how to do their hair. So if you know any mixed race children, send them to me. Those are my babies, okay? And I love to show them how to show up every day at school without their hair messed up. Because sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, their hair is directly connected to their self-esteem. And if their hair is not looking good, my granddaughter, no, Ma, I want my edges done. You know, like, no, she's not going out any kind of way, you know, and I appreciate that. But I also want to be a part of helping in those areas too. So just remember us, and if you have a business that you'd like to bring to my community even, let me know, and we'll make it happen. So thank you all for your time, and enjoy the treats. And thank you, Christina, because she made me not so nervous.
I find it hard to believe you're ever someone that we went to. What do you think, a lot of questions?
Yes.
All right. So are you ready to present? So you're gonna see how it's done in a few minutes, but if you're thinking about it, we got a QR code for that too. Sign up and you'll get a coach. We'll walk you through it. You'll get, we'll give you a template for slides. So we make it as easy as possible. We give you a chance to come up here, talk about your business, where you're running into issues, and we'll group think it and we'll help you solve it, or we'll track you in it. So if you're ready to present, scan that, sign up, we'd love to help. All right, speaking of presenters, here comes our first and only one for today. There's Sindy with Sintini.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sindy with an S. Yes, my mother did that to me. So I came up with Sintini. It's an espresso martini, the first in a ready-to-drink cup. So here's a little cup. So some fun facts about me. I live in Lake Orion with my family. I'm married. I have 4 children, adult children. And my favorite thing is to foster puppies. And I recently have a new brand ambassador. This is Teeny. You can see her little picture up there. She looked like an espresso martini, so I thought, you know what, I will adopt her. So who here, show of hands, likes espresso martinis? All right, thank you. Any have one with tequila? Ooh, we got one, excellent. All right, well, I will tell you more. So a little bit about me, I've been in supply chain, I worked for GM and some tier ones, got laid off. And that was the best thing that happened to me. I worked with my husband in a marketing branding company, but I also started a landscaping company with my son. And I just love making things beautiful. So Sintini, I'm starting my woman-owned certificate, and I'm hoping to launch here. Needs some help, but I'm hoping to launch here this fall. So the problem is, espresso martinis are the #1 cocktail on the market, but people put so much sugar and dairy and additives in it that I could not have that. So I developed Sintini. And consumers want like a really good craft cocktail, but you don't want all the sugaries and sugary seltzers. So, and then also, bartenders, it takes them maybe 3 to 5 minutes to make a espresso martini, and they don't even usually have real espresso. So I designed a PET cup. I went home and had some graph paper, and he designed this cup. And I went out and I got prototypes. I went and got prototypes, a 3D model made at my local library. And I started taking it to places, knowing some in the supply chain, knowing different plastic houses. And I finally found one in Toledo, Ohio. So I'm working on that right now. So it'll be chilled. So you just shake, peel, and sip, and you can have a craft cocktail in your hand. So my current challenge is, I talked about being in supply chain, but beverage is huge. And I really do not have those relationships there. Also, finding the right packaging people. They don't want to always work with startups. So I'm trying to find the foil, the heat shrink label that goes into this. And then also, I did find a fractional CFO person that helped me on Upwork. I don't know if you're familiar with that site, but I'd love somebody more in beverage that could help me. And then also a digital marketing and PR agency with beverage experience. And any influencers could greatly help me. So what I've tried so far, I've built the business from scratch. I worked with my CFO to come up with my 5-year plan. And I met a lady at a beverage, and she helped me with some marketing, but it was really expensive. I found a co-packer in Holland, Michigan that will make it. They do bourbon. I don't know if anybody's a bourbon drinker. They're called Coppercraft. And they will fill it, but I collected my formula with them. And right now I'm out sampling the product. So yes, I have some free samples this morning. My husband will be passing out. And so what I've learned is that, supply chain and buying automotive components is a lot different than purchasing beverage components. So I could really use those relationships. Right now the product is real. I've been doing tasting events everywhere. People love it. The tequila and the fresh espresso, it just marries very, very well. Also crowdfunding, I need to start a campaign. I don't even know where to begin with that. And then I really could use some mentors that help me in the beverage brand. So my community ask is 1, do you know a beverage industry mentor or an advisor, somebody who's worked, who maybe knows like the compliance? I do have a lawyer that I recently hired on a retainer for a small fee. He's been very helpful. But also, do you have any connections with influencers, accelerators? Anybody know anything about crowdfunding and done a page? I'd love to talk to you. And then do you have any suppliers or distributors? We all know retailers in our local place, your local, party store. But I'd really love to talk to those people. And then also, what I've been doing is large events. I went out to driving on the lake out in Lake Orion. They have this big, huge event, and I bring my mobile bar, and we wrap this old horse trailer, and I take it everywhere, and we hand out free samples where we have correct liquor license. And then, but if you have an event or you're at your office and you have 20 more people, and you're like, hey, come bring some Sintinis and try it, I would greatly appreciate the feedback, because I have, on the next page here, a QR code. Once you try the product, I'd love for you to go to my QR code and just give me, it's a quick survey, it's 3 questions. Just how would you like it? What's a good price point? Where would you drink it? I really need that marketing data, because I have maybe about 800 people, consumers that really enjoy it and love it, but I really, really could use that feedback. So again, I'm Cindy with an S, and who's ready to enjoy a sin with every sip.
All right, thanks, Cindy. So if you have an idea or a connection or something you'd just like to tell her, line up over here. Remember, we're not all about you should do this, we're about here's some ideas I have, there's something that works, here's someone I know. So the floor is yours.
Thank you. Or any questions? Yes, sir.
What makes it a premium tequila? What do you guys think? Facade here.
Right now, it's a tequila blanco. Anything over a 50% agave is called tequila. And I've tasted 99% tequila, and I've tasted 50% tequila in the blanco, and it's a premium. It'll be around 59%, but it's amazing. And so it is a blanco, so it's really easy. And again, I went with tequila because I started drinking tequila over the last year. Like, I enjoy a drink, but alcohol, we know, isn't great for us. But if you Google which the best alcohol is tequila. And they're not adding over, and it's so smooth. It's awesome.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Darren Hitch. I'm just.
Hi, Daryl.
With the closer, AKA Mr. Dark Horse.
Oh, okay, awesome, yes.
So I have Universal Coffee, which is a coffee company where especially high-end coffee beans are produced in certain countries. So something I definitely wanted to talk to you about was the marketing and advertising. That's something I've been doing for 13 years, and as far as brand awareness to build a company, make those connections. I've made through so many different businesses that I helped build over the years. I would definitely like to talk to you more about this after, in order to kind of see what the film or kind of elaborate on aspects of your business, because I'm also working on a coffee package. Or making like a convenient for people to make coffee on the go. So, yeah, so I'll definitely talk to you after this, but I want to make sure myself aware, that you're aware.
Yeah, wonderful. I had the copy of the, I think, Albert Street.
Probably, that's how
Okay.
you want to do
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Daryl.
it. Okay.
Lovely presentation.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Jim Poole, here at Madison Bay Station Park Chamber for the Ferndale residents. And 2 large events that come to mind to help build brand awareness are here in town, the Memorial Day Parade, and also Ferndale Pride. There might be an interesting espresso martinis at Ferndale Pride to enjoy the time and stay active during the day. And there's some connections I have with Ferndale Elks, which help host both of those events. And that might be a space where you could have access to lots of people who can enjoy your drink and also get some brand, some marketing data from them.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to you.
Thank you.
Great presentation. So I have a few comments and questions. Can you hear me? So I have a food brand. Me and my wife actually have a food brand. So my couple of questions that I have for you. Are you thinking about B2B or B2C right now for your product?
Right now, I really want to launch online
Okay.
as soon as, and then I want to launch in Michigan and Florida, which is a non-controlled state. But I would really love to get into retailers as well.
So it's like different strategy. Like we've been in food for 4 or 5 years now.
Right.
So the B2B is completely different. You should look at If you're doing wholesaling, that's different, there are different platforms, I can help you with that,
Okay,
platforms that we are on. We do snacks, we don't do drinks, so it's like, I think your product would be refrigerated, I would believe, right?
correct.
Right, so, yeah, it would be a slightly different, model, but the B2B and B2C is slightly different. And you need to understand, like, how do you actually package it, the case sizing, all of that, how to, market that, to, retailers versus, consumers.
Yeah, that would be great, because right now I'm getting in some samples of packaging and things like that.
Yeah.
But, I'm trying to do something unique, and you can see like the cut through, but again, what are retailers going to like? Do they want a 4-pack, 8-pack, 12-pack? So,
Correct.
yeah, that would be great, so
Yeah.
yeah, any help would be appreciated.
Absolutely, and the other thing that comes to mind is, sometimes, there are some events like wine tasting events. There's one Grand Rapids, we get invited sometimes, and they are like premium wines, premium liquors, and maybe that's something that I also share the details with you. Maybe it's something that you are interested, you can participate in that.
Okay, that would be great, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi,
Just might be putting the cart before the tequila, but, knowing Ferndale, a lot of Michigan, cities have patio zones where you're able to walk around the street with an open beverage. It seems like it'd be really nice for that.
oh yeah, that's
I mean,
great.
it's down the road, but that's fine.
I love it, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Very personal.
Oh, thank you.
I work at. Can't start.
Yeah, go,
Sorry, can everybody hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the things that I think you can do, I've met this wonderful man who has a podcast and also has an app that will allow you to put your information out there. Because I did it for the husband martinis and chocolate martinis. And it was very pricey and it was very difficult to make. So you're talking about people who do these venues, they would love to have stuff. And I want to get into that story from you do this thing. Because there are tons of us out there that will offer chocolate martinis as a.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Awesome, well, thank you. That'd be great.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Juan Beaver. I was thinking about two things. There's a social butterfly that I know out in the North area. And she basically puts on experiences, she puts on events. And she's constantly networking with other business owners, getting into spaces, chat, talk, commiserate, support each other, right? And as I was listening to you, I was thinking, man, if you could make connections with people like that, that would go a long way, right? Because they already have a built-in audience, and they're already bringing people together. And what I'll do once we're done here is I'll put you in contact with her. I know she loves stuff like this, right? Also, there is I believe it's a CDFI, East Warren Development Corporation, over by Warren and Cashew. And that organization's been highly effective at helping restaurateurs, helping individuals who are dealing in this industry get established over there. So I know they're developing some expertise, say like 3 or 4 restaurants that are ready to launch over in that space. The gentleman that operates the organization or the director of the organization is a gentleman named Joe Rashid. Really accessible, really helpful. I think the conversation with that gentleman would go a long way to kind of help you also understand the dynamics in the industry and how to establish yourself. The other thing I was thinking about as well is I know that think about like a gas station, right? People go to the gas station to get gas. That's not where they earn their money, right? They earn the money when you go in there and get all the goodies, right? And as I was listening to you, I was thinking to myself, really, what you may want to do is wrap this around some type of event type, some type of experiential, come out, have fun, relax, network type deal, right? Become almost, I'm not gonna say become an event planner, but kind of, sort of, right? That way you can attract the attention you want, you can continue to build your brand, but you can also get that data, that feedback that you're looking for as well, right? Because summer, and people are trying to get out and have fun, And you're like positioned like perfectly to do that. I think it's a great idea, so I celebrate success in advance.
Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, the biggest thing I wanna be is when I go to Pine Knob and Ford Field in Co-America, and they have beer or seltzers, and you're like, oh, I just got off work, you just wanna pick me up, and you want a nice drink. Hi.
Hey Cindy, Nate Title, nice to meet you. I think your idea is great, and I'm a fan of tequila and espresso martinis and the combination of both, especially. But I just wanted to come up and give you some support. I don't have too much advice in the beverage industry. I'm an IT company, a staffing company, different things. But I just attended last weekend Tequila Fest in Royal Oak. I think that might be a great one for you. Lots of tequila vendors, not really a lot of mixed drinks other than like margaritas from these specific vendors. But that was a big one and they always sell out. So tequila related events, I can definitely see you becoming really popular at walk around sort of things. I think the advice that you got from the Madison Chamber student was probably a good one to latch on to and then onboard something you grab on and walk around with a throwaway class.
Exactly, I love it.
But yeah, I just want to show some support. I think it's an awesome idea.
Thank you so much. Yeah, another reason I kind of came up with this, being in Florida, we have, my family lives down there, all the tiki bars, and being on a beach, they don't give you glass, and they give you these red solo cups and stuff to drink out of, and sometimes it's nicer to have a nice ribbed plastic cup.
Good morning, Mr. Kurt Special.
Hi, Kurt. Nice to meet you.
Have you talked to the Michigan Liquor Commission?
No.
Have you looked at the Michigan Beverage Association? They have trade shows through the year where restaurants and bars will come, you set up your table, with your aprons and your shirts and everything. So those are two things that you would think about looking into. Okay.
Great.
One more thing. Are these shaking not scared?
Yes.
All right, nice, lots of good advice. Give yourself a hand.
Thank you, everyone.
That's okay, you have a lot of good advice. If there's one thing you can go home and start working on today, what would you do?
I think everybody that talked about the events, definitely getting in. I love knowing about where you can walk around with a cup, because there's places like that in Florida where it's a little easier to get your brand and beverage launched. So I really think that would be great to be in for Jim. And then also talking about B2B, B2C, talking, that was really interesting too. And knowing about the Michigan, all the different trade shows that could be out there. There's a lot of information I don't know. So yeah, if you think of anybody or know a mentor or anything like that down the road, please. I have business cards, and then I'd love for you guys to please come and have a sample.
Thank you very much. Give her a hand. All right, just a couple more business before we just go back to chattering. How are you gonna have the slide? All right. Open Thrive is one of our sponsors, and they are great for small businesses, entrepreneurs, startups. They have all kinds of events. You can scan this code to get find out what events are happening near you. And again, you can find a lot of events on the big screen over here. This is the room, the virtual room. We have one of the other things that the Coffee Foundation put together is called Fast Track. So if you have an idea, but you want to take the next step, give some guidance, you can scan the code here and find out more about it. It's a good program that helps you really get started. It's like today, put you on the fast track. How many of you made it to our marketing market last week? All right. It was a great event. I thank everybody who participated. We had a lot of good people helping out. We had a lot of good people in the crowd. So we would love to know what you think of it. It was our first time ever trying something like this. So scan the QR code, it'll take you to a little survey. You just take a couple minutes and fill it out. We love you forever. And I said, and if you were here and you got your headshot taken, if you really were good, you went to all 4 of them. So you can use this one QR code to find all of it. And you can look at other people's. And one of our people who helped last week was Anchor, who does websites, and Johnny Jarbo, if you know him, it's his company. And they have an offer for 1 million cups people. If you spend up to 2,500 on web design, they'll match it. It's a pretty good deal. So if you want to look at some new designs for your website, or your company haven't started yet, this is your chance. There are 5 spots available, so don't dilly-dally if you think about it, they'll match it. And then every week, we have photos taken here. We'll do a group photo in a minute. And then EMP Studios post them. Here's a link. I don't know if you are approved. The links to his gallery where you can find not only this week's pictures, but pictures from all the other ones that he shot. Again, watch the TVs for upcoming events and workshops. Many of them are free. They're all mostly catered to us, to our entrepreneurs, small business owners. So make sure you check them out. There's lots more QR codes to scan. I know you guys love QR code scanning, so maybe it's just a workshop on scanning QR codes. It'll be a good time. So thank you for coming. You're welcome to stay and work in this co-working space. That's one thing Incubizo does for us. If you're here for 1 minute cups, you can stay. Around 10:30, we want to get a little quieter because there are people in these offices working, but you can stay today and work out of here. So thank you, Incubizo. And now it's picture time. So everybody get between these 2 pillars so we can all see you. Maybe doesn't have to feel bad. And you're in the back, stand up a little bit closer. And Cindy, you have to stop serving for a minute and stand in front.
Oh my goodness.
I can share some. All right. Hey, Mayor McCheese.
1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, and 3. That's it, guys. Thank you.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
I love your headshot. I just saw David. I love it.
It's not a it's just I have a food business. And so I'm building a system to use my food business. So it's fast presenting how we can because how I'm doing it, it's more like for a company. If you guys are running something this how you can figure out. It's not a pitch. No, it's not a business. Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Where, what your issues are, what your question is, we have
That's
to
what-
have a question.
Questions, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, this is how are you managing your licensing? How are you managing your,
I have questions for you, we have to have questions for you, not your questions.
oh, okay, got it.
You have to have a problem
Okay.
that you need help.
Okay.
You don't have a problem, I'm not saying that you have to have a problem in your business.
Right.
And say, this is what I need
I
help
help
with.
with, yeah, I need help with marketing.
I need help with marketing, and this, and then you have to have a question, not just any
And do I need to have the slides there which says specific problem? Like I saw doing a problem solution.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll go to it now.
Could have been some, a general template at the very beginning of the official date.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to make a copy of that template and use that.
Okay, got it.
And insert all your stuff. And then that's like, here's my business, this is my problem, this is what I tried to fix the problem.
Okay.
This is what I learned,
Yeah, okay.
this is where I still need help. And then that's because yes, it's not about exposure, it's about helping the problem. Right. I mean, if you want exposure and all that, then you're always going to get the
I have like my food business, that's what I would do some point. That's my regular business. I will be an office sponsor at some point. We don't, I'm working with Sindy on the food drive, need some help on legal and need some help on marketing. And I already have coach this, he's looking for this.
Right, but you can sponsor a product for your business, regardless. So you would bring in the company, like Brenda did today, she spoke about her business, she brought in her own food and that she made. But that's not what we're talking about, we're talking about her other business. So, we don't have to forget to put it all, but you have a business that makes sense.
Yeah, I have a snack business, so I'm thinking maybe I should bring the snacks.
So you should be able to bring more snacks and coffee, you can still talk about this business.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Is Darrell in today or is he? Yes, exactly. Is he there? Sounds like you're afraid. Thank you, guys. Here's my. What's your name? How do you start?
Yeah, glasses on is makes a difference.